Tonight, Elizabeth II will lie in rest at the Palace of Holyrood House before lying in state in Edinburgh's St Giles Cathedral tomorrow, offering the public the first chance to say a more personal goodbye. Joining me to look ahead to the rest of this most emotional passage are esteemed royal writers Lady Colin Campbell and Phil Dampier. Lady C, what did you make of the scenes today?
I thought they were moving and wonderful. You know, did you notice the tractors all lined up as a guard of honour? Just amazing. And, you know, let's not forget the Queen was half Scottish and the Queen loved Scotland. And irrespective of whether people are monarchist or not, I think most Scots actually appreciate the fact that the Queen was a true Scots countrywoman and that she was also completely dedicated to being their head of state. And she was the Queen of Scotland. And I think it's absolutely correct that they showed her their appreciation. I mean, it was very moving, I thought.
Yeah, what did you think?
It was very moving, Dan. Good evening to you. The moment you see the coffin, it's like any family funeral you go to yourself, doesn't it? The reality really hits you then, and a sort of eerie silence as the cortege came out of the Balmoral and she left her beloved Balmoral for the last time. So it was very, very sad, but it was, as some of your other guests were saying, I think the crowds were very, very dignified. There was a little bit of clapping here and there, but that was all for the good. And you're talking about Princess Anne, absolutely fascinating when you think about it. She accompanied her all the way, and I think she's going to be the only royal on the plane coming back to London. But, you know, she's 16th, 17th in line to the throne. When you think what a senior royal and the most hardworking royal she is, it is extraordinary the way, because so many of the younger royals have had children and the people in front of her, although they changed the succession rules, she slid down to about 16th or 17th. And many people think she ought to be right up there, third or fourth, because she's such a vital player. So it's one of those strange quirks, but I think people have got a lot of respect for her. It was always said that she was Prince Philip's favourite child, and she was closest to him. But I think she was very, very close to the Queen as well in later years.
Indeed. And what did you make, Lady C, of the role of Princess Anne today?
She's an absolute brick. You know, her father adored her. I've always said it, Princess Anne is Prince Philip in skirts. And her father adored her and her mother adored her. You know, it wasn't just her father. She was a very true, ordinary, down-to-earth, dedicated, no-nonsense, hard-working woman who puts her duty above all else. She's the most hard-working member of the royal family. And it doesn't matter that she's what her position is in the line of succession. She is the Queen's only daughter. She was number 2 child. And she has lived up to being the Princess Royal in a way that is absolutely commendable. You know, you can't fault her ever. And she's totally unglamorous with it, but no nonsense. And people relate to her in a way that they would not necessarily relate to her if she were more glamorous. She's ironic, but I think that